Hello, this is Psychic Treasures Unlimited, here to talk to you about the new moon solar eclipse in Libra occurring on October 14th at 1:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Before we get to that, I want to mention that we are very excited for our annual Halloween Spooktacular next Thursday, October 19th, touring the really quaint town of Clinton with your favorite psychic medium and with great food, games, prizes, giveaways, on top of lots of cool stories from the spiritual realms. Also, we are thrilled to be returning to Bordentown for Awaken Your Intuition, our latest channeled class. Who couldn't use a little help with intuition these days to help us navigate the world that we are in? Both of those ticket links are in the description box down below. This new moon eclipse in Libra is the first of two back-to-back eclipses this month, with many planets also moving direct. So October and November will bring the most intensely transformational energetic shifts of the year. Eclipse energy is felt 4 to 6 weeks before and after the event, and eclipses are game changers. They often force us to look at lessons that we have been avoiding or that we have not learned, and Libra focuses on things that are out of balance. Things will feel dramatic, eventful, and fast-moving. We are in it, folks, and we are all feeling it. Eclipse cycles can bring abrupt changes that alter your life trajectory, bringing you back into alignment with the destined path that your soul mapped out before you incarnated for this lifetime. In other words, if your free will and personal choices have brought you way off your soul's original planned path, then eclipse season may shake things up with fated events that forcibly bring you back into alignment. Eclipses are like a hand of fate. So pay attention to any nudges from the universe that you may be receiving right now, and don't be afraid to take action. The universe rewards your courage when you make necessary changes. This is an annular eclipse when the moon passes between the earth and the sun, but doesn't completely cover the sun's disk. Therefore, you will be able to see a bright ring of fire around the dark moon if you are in the path of this eclipse. This is a fairly long eclipse, lasting about 5 minutes, so its influence will last a long time, roughly 5 earthly years. It will cut across the western half of the US and through Central and South America, so those geographical areas will not only be able to view this eclipse, but will also be most affected by its energetic impact. Things could heat up in those states with major changes connected to things like immigration and trade agreements that have to do with relationships and connections, the themes of Libra. In April of 2024, an eclipse will cross the United States the other way, forming an X if you are looking at a map. We can expect all of this energy to usher in major changes for the US and especially for the states in its path. The intersection of that X will be in Texas, and I would expect pivotal changes to occur there. Pluto is the planet of destruction, transformation, and rebirth, and it is activating the South Node in this eclipse, which provides a whole other level of intensity. The South Node pushes us to revisit storylines from the past that show us things that we need to detach ourselves from, what we don't want to go through anymore. What events are we repeating over and over that are dragging us down? If we have been avoiding difficult conversations or necessary relationship changes, eclipse energy can move in and force change through shocking events that ultimately lead to our growth and expansion. Pluto is karmic and is connected to the larger spiritual picture, our evolution. It can be shocking and destructive, particularly in its current square to Mars. In Libra, it is showing us where we are completely out of balance. Where do we have a lack of compassion, understanding, fairness, or ability to compromise? We will be shown this imbalance through our shadows being exposed, both in our personal relationships and on the world stage. We will be asked to face and admit behaviors, both personally and collectively, that need to be eclipsed or purged out. The sun seeks to highlight and scorch out things we have not been willing to face. This will be an ongoing process through the next year's eclipse seasons as well. This eclipse is also conjunct Mercury, the messenger, which may bring powerful messages through conversations and or traumas that show us how our communication patterns need to change. When Mercury is combust like this, it can also lead to our minds running wild. Fear, anxiety, panic, and overwhelm may be disproportionate to the situation, especially for the cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Guard your mental health, ground, practice self-care, carefully mind where you are focusing your attention. If you have been very unhappy in a relationship but have not expressed your dissatisfaction in a healthy way, this is a moment when that pent-up anger can turn into rage, especially with Mars in Scorpio. Mars can lead us to be pushy, demanding, and aggressive. Take a deep breath and work to find balance, solutions, and common ground. Cultivate kindness and compromise. Eclipse events cause shock and surprise that can bring great fear to our hearts. Libra encourages balance, compromise, and the ability to see different perspectives. Libra challenges us to find peace and truth within our hearts amidst the hardship and difficult lessons. Ask yourself if you are living in fear, despair, and victim consciousness, or living in love, empowerment, and working to lift others up. Libra asks us to be a role model and to inspire others, but without arrogance or blame. Triggers happening right now are asking us to move out of our dysfunction, to expose the root cause of our traumas, and to finally heal. Observe where you might be out of sync and not living up to your potential. Eclipses bring discomfort that ultimately leads to growth. It always helps to observe ourselves objectively, our reactions and our emotions, and then make the choice between an energy of fear or an energy of love. When you intentionally choose and cultivate inner peace, this not only pulls you through these moments, but it also lifts the entire human collective in a profound way. Everything is energetic. Eclipses ask us to surrender to the universe's plan, so I actually don't recommend trying to manifest during eclipse energies. Just use this time to self-reflect and follow the intuitive nudges that are guiding you. We long for peace, and our natural state is love. Visualize these energies. We are sending so much peace and love out to all of you during this big moment on Earth. Namaste from Psychic Treasures Unlimited. Stay strong.